Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to take you antique shopping. I want to add a couple of interesting pieces to our kitchen as we continue to spruce up the kitchen for spring. So come on with us. So here we go. This is one of my favorite antique shops here in the area. There's so many different ones around here, but this one specifically I like because they always have very unique things. Like for example, this woven baskets here. Well, they're not baskets, but you can use them as pendants. They're so pretty. I wanted to get them for our kitchen, but they were way too ginormous. And then here's this printing cabinet. It's so pretty. I mean, they had so many beautiful things here. Had some amazing prints here. Look at this. Unfortunately, I just don't have any more room in my walls for some of these prints, and I know I can switch them off, but I'm gonna hold off right now to finish a couple of rooms before I start bringing more stuff home. I came here for inspiration and to kind of see what can I add or incorporate into my kitchen so that it feels, it reminds me of that moment when we were back in Europe. So you can see here there's so many mirrors. I mean, there was a room full of mirrors of every size, every shape, every style that you can imagine. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And then they had this little art expo in the second floor, which looked real. I mean, they had so many amazing paintings, and wow, it was just so good. It was such a relaxing moment. I love coming to these places because for whatever reason it gives me this whimsical feel when I'm here. This is what I was looking for, one of these boards, but throughout the time, this wooden boards have gone up in price drastically. I used to find them for like $75, $80, and now I could not see one that was less than that, and they were smaller than the ones that I used to see back in the past. But I guess everything has gone up. And look at this ginormous book right here. It was so huge, and it's actual inside when you open it, there's so many different advertisements in there. And then I saw that book holder. This little box was very interesting with some flowers, and it would look so good. It was very heavy too. So when I say antique, it's very antique-ish. Look at this. It was very dusty, but it was very pretty too, made out of silver. And then this frame right here, it was actually really big. It was almost as tall as I am. Of course, I'm not that tall, but very tall. And it was really, really pretty. Here's that book again. And here's one of the pieces that I ended up finding towards the end when I was getting ready to leave. It was right behind a door, and oh my gosh, they gave me such an amazing price for it just because it was just hidden back there. But it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of cutting board. And I did put it in the middle of my island. It's really big and it's really heavy too. I was trying to pick it up to show it to you guys, but it was really, really heavy. And of course, when I got here, I cleaned it really well with some water, some vinegar, and then started to decorate here. If you watch some of our other videos, you'll see that we have this vase in the entrance in the dining room as well. It's not the same vase. It's actually two vases. It was actually a gift. I'm just gonna add a couple of lemons here, and they're real lemons, to this little plate that I've had from For a long time, I never knew what to do with it, and I thought it would look good right here. I'm moving on to the stove, or right next to it, where we keep all the essentials that we need when we're cooking. And this little vase here we found at Hobby Lobby a couple of months ago. Thought it was so very pretty, and all we're gonna do is go ahead and put our wooden spoons in here. And all the most of the spoons I don't use that often. They're mainly used for decor and to give some worth to the kitchen, but I like to keep them handy in case I do need them. You know, usually I like to put a book or something to cover those outlets, but I decided to leave it like that this time. I mean, it's real life. This is how I live, and I'm okay with it. And then on the other side of the stove, just put this, one of my favorite vases that I have from Anthropology. And then we added this asparagus natural dry flowers that we got from A Floral. Next up is the sink, and all we did is add some of the little herbs and plants that we have. We like to keep them handy as we're cooking. Some of these herbs we do use, and some of the herbs are also for our cats. You know, when they have a tummy ache or they're not feeling well, they'll go and take a little bite of the one that's on the riser, and that makes them feel better. So I like to keep it handy for them. And these pots right here, we aged them. We bought them just regular orange ones. They're terracotta. You can get them just about anywhere. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, the Dollars, anywhere. And so we just aged them, and it was such a fun project. As a matter of fact, we do have that video here, so I'm going to link it below in case you want to see how to age your own pots. It's very, very simple, like I said, and very inexpensive, but it just gives that touch that I was looking for. And that does it for the sink area. We wanted to keep it very, very minimal, just with the things that we absolutely use on a continuous basis. But yeah, this is so exciting because we are almost done doing our spring decor for this year. Yeah, I decided to add this little travertine ball here that we got from Amazon. And basically what we do here, I just put either Palo Santo, or we'll add some sage just to give that yummy smell, and also to purify our area. Love the contrast of all the different textures that I have here. We have wood, we have pottery, we have metal. That bunny's made out of metal, and we have travertine, like that natural stone. It just makes it look so nice for me. I love this area. Again, very, very simple. I didn't want to add too much clutter into our kitchen, just because we want to keep it functional. I love cooking in here, especially when it's this nice and clean. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever my kitchen is clean, I feel like my whole life is functioning well. It may not be, but that's how I feel, just because it's so nice and clean. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed our video and that this gives you a little bit of inspiration. And until the next one, have a wonderful week.